Hey, do you know what climate change is?
I've heard of it, but we don't have to worry about it too much, right?
Actually, climate change is a very big problem. And we may be already in too deep to fully recover, but we have to work together to help fight it. We cannot continue to destroy the world because it is simply unjust. It boils down to being a moral problem that requires moral solutions. Climate change is the biggest challenge of our time because without an Earth, everything we care about ceases to exist.
But why should I care about climate change?
You should care about climate change because it is going to affect your kids' future and the future generations that follow. Think about it as putting up your children's future as collateral. You are taking the loan of polluting the world now, but it will take away your children's future as collateral since we were unable to pay the world back. You have to ask yourself, what do you love too much to lose?
Man, I never thought about it like that. Can climate change be defeated by one big event caused by one person, or is it going to take everyone?
I'm glad you brought that up, because climate change can be strongly related to an idea we brought up in class, which is Landon Gilkey's dilemma. Gilkey's dilemma was the fact that he knew humans were inherently selfish beings. However, people in a community need to rely on each other, with every person doing a job to benefit the other people in the long run, so everyone is better off. This is the idea of interdependency, which is when there is a shared mutual responsibility within a group of people to do their job for not only group comfort, but in some cases, survival as well. This can be related back to climate change. Everyone needs to do their part in the fight for climate change so we can all be better off. When someone decides to make decisions that hurt the fight towards climate change, for example, dumping waste in rivers, they may be helping their convenience and themselves in the short run, but they will actually be hurting themselves and their children's futures in the long run.
Wow, that's really interesting and it's really starting to make sense to me. How come humans weren't able to stop climate change early on?
That can be explained through the lack of adaptability. Humans were likely unwilling to adapt to life without cars and clean energy systems, so they started making irrational decisions and digging at the world a hole, which is climate change.
Wow, that makes sense. Now that I've learned so much about climate change and interdependency, what can I do right now to help the cause?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I made some flyers that I want you to come help me put around campus to spread awareness for climate change.
Awesome.
Come with me.
Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up.